Hey folks, 13 here, and joining us through the magic of the internet is Martin, and we're about to play his game, Booster Z Frame. Comment, like, subscribe, participate. Always remember to share. Do the important stuff that keeps this show going and this channel growing, and enjoy. And here we are, Booster Z Frame in its form that we're testing today, or playing today, is web-based. That's what we're doing. And Martin is here to guide us through his awesome creation. So, what do I do, Martin? I'm in the world. Oh, I can click and fire things.
I'm actually hearing double stuff right now.
Oh. Double stuff. Oh, what?
I'm
Oh,
actually
bad things are occurring.
hearing you and the stream feed, I think.
Oh, okay, hold on. There is a thing that I'm in lots of trouble because there's a purple ship chasing me. Oh no, there's many purple ships now. Who said that you could do that? I don't know how to use my jets. How do I move the ship?
Yeah, that's actually a question I keep hearing. So you just drag and slide your mouse. That's like moving.
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh no. Well, I moved myself into the sun. Let's see. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Okay. What button do I click and drag with?
So it's just a one-click effect. So you basically click and slide, and that's basically your movement.
Okay, with the right mouse button or the left mouse button?
Actually
Right.
it's both mouse buttons. You
Both
can
mouse
use
buttons.
any. It's kind of weird.
Okay, I'm figuring it out. It's
And if
like,
you want to shoot, you basically click and hold, and then it starts shooting.
okay, I get it. So the movement, folks in the audience, the movement. Oh, and are you still having sound problems? I want to
I
actually give
think
you
I'm
a.
doing a loop, yeah.
Let me. So don't watch the show on YouTube, and I will make the game visible for you this way. Okay, so do you see the game in the chat window now?
Yes, I see it in the chat window.
So watch it in there, and then don't watch the episode, and then that should take care of the sound looping. Is that better?
I'm still hearing the sound from the video in the chat. I actually have YouTube muted.
You have YouTube muted. You're hearing the sound of the video in the chat. Um, are you talking to me with headsets on?
Yes,
I'm
I got
completely
that.
confused then. I have no
Yeah,
idea.
so am I actually.
Yeah, I have no idea where you could be getting a loop from. Go ahead and close YouTube. Like, you shouldn't have to have YouTube open at all. Oh, that's not the right one to close. I didn't mean you. I meant YouTube, not the chat. Okay. So you can see me through YouTube, hopefully, Martin. If you want to join the chat again, go ahead and join the chat, but keep YouTube. There you go. Go ahead and close YouTube completely.
I think that fixed it.
Okay, good,
I'm
good,
back.
good.
Yeah, it fixed it.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so the game is really lovely. I understand the movement mechanic now. It's like the blur brush on a paint program. That's you kind of
Yeah,
it.
that's kind of, yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
actually the
nice.
idea behind it was having it released on tablets, but since it is on PC, I'm going to look into gamepad and keyboard and mouse support as well, because this is kind of confusing to do this with a mouse.
Yeah, I think so. All of the controls right now are mouse based, right?
It's just one controller, and
Just
that's
one
basically the
control.
mouse key. That's what you
The
do.
mouse. Okay, so oh yeah, because it's representing a tap, right? A finger.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
swipe controls. I
It's
think that's
swipe
the
control.
official term.
Okay. Good. I understand. I get it. So, what got you? So first of all, the team. Did you do this on a team, or was this a solo effort?
I'm just a one guy with a computer actually, so it's all solo.
One guy with a computer and a lot of determination.
Oh, yeah, that's something you really need. Everything you add adds more stuff and adds more bugs. So yeah.
Yep. Don't I know it? I'm also a game developer, and I know how that is. But there's kind of a cycle, right? So first you come up with your game idea. Should I be doing something other than what I'm doing? I'm just kind of, oh no, asteroid, come back here. Do I want to kill the asteroid?
The asteroids have scrap inside them,
Oh, good.
which
Okay.
only heals your ship at the moment. So if you get damage, you can basically collect scrap and repair the green bar. That's your hull integrity.
Nice.
And it sometimes drops crystals for your bar at the bottom. And the yellow crystals will increase your engine power. The blue crystals will increase your shield and visual power. And then you have the red crystals, which actually increase your firepower.
Nice.
And if you have 5 of them, you can use the bigger one next to the 0 and 4.
Mm-hmm.
That's your hyperspace activation. Which
Ah,
you need actually 4 for that. I changed that.
nice. Cool. That's a nice game mechanic. It's a nice tranquil game. I'm not getting audio from it. Should I be?
The only thing that actually does make noise is are the ships that's shooting, and there's no music at the moment.
Okay.
But you
I
could
think I may have heard shooting when I was being shot.
yeah, that happens.
Simnala
You can also
Solf says,
do volume controls if you hit a little wrench at the bottom left.
"Oh, okay. Interesting. They
Some
got
volume
kind of a
controls.
chip layout there."
Yeah, that's placeholder, or it's actually
Hmm.
final artwork, but the stuff that goes on there. So game currently only has shooting things, and you can go to the next world. But
Okay.
eventually it will have like add-ons, like a little turret which follows you around and shoots other bullets, so you don't get hit as often, and cloaking
Nice.
generators, all that kind of stuff.
Cool, cool. Yeah, the audience is used to the concept that these videos that we do in the Plays It Early series are often early looks at varied stages. So sometimes we're seeing games that are just about to hit the market. Sometimes they're even on the market in other markets. And then sometimes we have games that are really early in development or still in development on whatever level. So, what are your inspirations for this title?
Um, yeah, well, I was flying around in the 90s in Super R-Type, for instance,
Mm-hmm.
and the customizations you could do on that weapon you had. You basically were flying around with your little ship, the R-Type,
Uh-huh.
and you had a shield, which kind of could be upgraded with all kinds of pickups, and that kind of system is also in this one. Only it's inside the ship itself. So right now you're flying the one that actually shoots well, bullets,
Uh-huh.
like you're doing right now, and there's also in the start screen you could select a ship, and those are different types of ships.
Oh, nice.
So the customization is actually something like from that game, and well, also Homeworld, I guess, is an inspiration,
Oh, I'm a
mostly
big
because of the
fan of that.
storyline. Also, the radio chatter in Homeworld was always quite awesome, and I want to do something like that as well. Like the enemies are under attack, and you hear the radio chatter and the panic they have.
That's great stuff. That's some really great titles. So, what were the games that you fell in love with that inspired you to get into game development and be a game developer? What's the first game that you fell in love with?
It's a good question, actually. Well, the first game I ever played was on the NES. It was Super Mario Brothers, and
Nice.
even when I was a little kid, I was like trying to figure out how it worked, and I had no idea. It was all magical in my mind when I was a kid.
Oh
And
yeah.
now I can actually create games, and that's so it's probably the first game I ever played.
It's a magical moment when you learn how like collision detection is done and how the concept of something being real in the game world and able to interact with other things is all mathematically based and done with applications of some of those maths you never thought you'd do anything with.
Yeah, and when I was a kid, it was all magical. It was like, well, how does this work?
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea, and it's just fun to actually think back about that complete ignorance, and now you actually know how everything works.
Yeah,
But
you actually gain kind of a vision in a way. So when you are playing a game, you always have that sense of what the potential math is behind what you're seeing. Not only things like the Cartesian coordinates or the spatial coordinates for 2D and 3D games, but also things like what's the economy of the game doing here. And sometimes when you can see the economy of the game, you can also see kind of the game balance. None of those things that you have figures for, but when you're a great footballer, you don't need to do the math to know the trajectory of the ball, and that kind of is true for game development also. As you become a game developer and you become more versed in coding and the logical aspects of the game, you kind of gain this vision, this instinctive vision of what's going on, which is always very cool. So, let's see. I'm getting the big list of interview questions out. Uh, do you have any other titles out on the market?
well, technically, I have one more title out on the market, but because I actually a learning process of the Construct engine. So this is actually based on Construct 2.
Mm-hmm.
That's an engine which is running in HTML5,
Cool.
and it's because of it's HTML5. It's actually platform independent, so it can be released for PC, Linux, all kinds of phones, Mac, or Apple, should I say?
Mm-hmm.
And um, let's see, where was I going with this? I lost my train of mind here, train of thought here.
We do a lot of that. I said, do you have any other games on the market? And you started
Yeah, yeah,
telling me about another title out there,
yeah.
and
And then
that
I
led
then,
to
then I
a.
went completely in another direction somehow. I don't know what happened. So that's kind of a crossover between another game I'm completely stoked about, and that was Natural Selection.
Oh,
That's
nice.
that's a game for of a Half-Life mod,
Uh
and
huh.
I made Super Mario, the first game I ever played actually, and I made the Marine in those games is actually running around in Super Mario Brothers shooting Goombas. So
Cool.
it's a completely weird crossover game, and yeah, it's completely open source. So yeah,
Nice.
but that's not an official game. It's on IndieDB I think somewhere.
Well, if somebody can play it out there in the wild, that's a thing that the critics are quick to criticize. But I think hold your criticism until you have a game out there on the market to play, because even putting out a crappy game is an experience that helps you become better at putting out something that might not be so crappy. And when you have a crappy game out there, and I have a game out there, I don't think it's crappy, but I spend a lot of time thinking about how I would improve that game if I was going to come back and do it again. And I think that affects you as a game developer. So, this is a fun title here. I'm not running
It's
into a lot
actually
of things that want to shoot and kill me, which is making me both happy and maybe not. When you're
yeah.
running an interview, it's hard to be great at playing a game. I noticed that I can kind of see with my gun at a distance. It kind of reveals the fog. Oh, wait, there. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, that's actually a design decision I made. I made space dark, so I see you have a lot of crystals, but you're not using it.
Oh, how
So
do
if
I
you
use the
actually,
crystals?
you have at the bottom at the bar, so you see some stuff light up. So you
Hmm.
have the yellow one, the blue one, and the red one, and even the pink one. If you want to see more of the world, you can use the blue one and increase your shield regeneration and
Oh.
your light output. So if you just go with mouse towards that location and click on the blue crystal thing,
Ah. Okay. Very
so that's the
cool.
modular design of the ship.
Nice. Hey, I wanted that one.
You can also increase the firepower, which changes your weapon systems.
Let's take that off and
As I
turn.
said earlier, you can choose 3 ship types, and right now you have to choose it from the main menu. But I'm going to add another button somewhere on the heads of display, which allows you to
Sweet.
change by exchanging a crystal or something, so you can
Oh,
actually
that's
adapt to
cool.
the world.
That's very cool.
Because in the next worlds you can also encounter nebulas, and these weapons on this ship aren't that as effective in a nebula. But if you choose ship type number 3, you can basically have a like an ion cannon ship from the Homeworld series, and that is
Nice.
a much more effective weapon in nebulas. But it's not as effective against multiple enemies. So you can basically adapt your ship to any situation.
I made my ship very fast. Cool. That is a very cool setup that you got there. Come back here. So I want to come there, and then I want to turn this up. Come on. You must all be destroyed now. I'm having a. There we go. I have a weird clicking rhythm, I think, and confusing the system. There we go. Nice. It's almost like a shotgun. That is great. That's a very inventive mechanic. I'm glad that I didn't skip over that. I wonder how often, uh, you know, that type of thing might happen. But that was absolutely cool. And then that does the opening hyperspace window, which I might not have wanted to do, but I did it.
Well, you can go to the next world. Maybe you'll jump into a black hole. They are in the game, and you might want to steer clear of them because they will suck you in and destroy your ship.
Just
And if you don't have engine power, you're basically screwed.
it's like being with my ex-wife all over again. Suck me into nothing, into the next world. It's all very sad stuff. So, you mentioned a little bit the technology that you used to develop this, and you mentioned the engine being an HTML. What did you use to do the graphic work?
So the graphic work is
Oh
simply you
shit!
can actually draw in
Oh shit!
you can actually draw in the engine itself, and it has a very
Oh,
good system to actually draw stuff in. So it's all pixel based, and I'm not a really good artist, but I can hold my own on pixel based graphics. Let's just keep it at that.
yeah, this looks good. I'm enjoying it. Oh no, you're dastardly and shot me from behind. Why can't I get my weapon to fire? I am clicking the button. There we go.
Yeah, it's sometimes a little bit buggy, but yeah, alpha does as alpha does.
Oh yeah, alpha does as alpha does. That's for sure. Okay, wow. Come on. Nope, I'm turning up the heat.
Also, the big eye in the sky that's underneath your health bar and stuff. That actually shows you how visual how let's see, how do I say this, how visual you are, how visible you are.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me, English is not my first language. I try, but yeah.
Oh, you're doing great. You're doing great. Yeah, okay, so I need to be less visible. I'm going to keep drifting the direction I'm drifting. Let's go out this way till fewer people can see me.
And they will try to follow you. And everything on the map is basically coming towards your location if it's red.
Okay. Ah, yeah, I slowed down for just a minute. And they saw me again.
And I've even added some special stuff, especially for this interview. So every time you jump into a next world, it gets harder,
Oh, nice.
and you will get like frigates. These guys are like fighters and a ship that splits into three little ones,
Mm-hmm.
and then you will get a frigate which basically shoots a lot of bullets, turret frigates, capital ships, and all that kind of stuff.
Great, great. Yeah, you've done a great job here. It really is a lot of fun. My only lamentation is I'd love to have some nice, booming sounds to
Yeah,
go with
that's
this. It'd be fun. I need that audio feedback. Man, it is a good title, and we'll be supporting it on Steam Greenlight. And you guys, your vote is always your own, but we encourage you to go on to Steam Greenlight and vote. There's a link in the title or the video description, and please, by all means, give that a use and support the indie community. That's what this whole effort is about, is making sure that great indie games like this happen, because an indie game is a special canvas upon which new game concepts get tested, and an environment where the market is a little less important sometimes than the actual game coming out. And we have a lot of chat going on real quick, and in the chat room. It says Zunala Sylph comes on and says, "Yo, I just found out that Long War mod for XCOM Enemy Within just updated about a week ago. Lifetime disappear commencing. I'm not sure what that has to do with this game, but USA First Gamer says, nice. I like the XCOM games, which is awesome. You guys are having a conversation about XCOM. That's cool. If anybody has any questions for Martin about this wonderful game, then by all means let us know in chat. So how do I get back, Martin? I got destroyed. How do I come back into the
the
world?
little icons on the bottom right. That's bottom left. There's a main menu one.
Oh, main menu. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. And let's try a different ship this time.
My favorite one is the second one.
Oh,
Basically a brawler. It doesn't have a lot of firepower per bullet, but it shoots a lot of bullets.
it does shoot a lot of bullets. Yeah, I would kind of love ASDW keys. If you end up adding that, allowing the ship to be flown with the ASDW or WASD or whatever configuration, then I'd really like to shoot another episode just to compare the game in the two different states.
Gotta compare the skills, eh?
Well, I'd like
Because
to compare it, because sometimes a different control scheme makes literally a different game, and I really am enjoying the game, but I think with the ASDW I could kind of do some stunt flying. Like I could fly around these enemies and really harass them, where
that
I
gives you a lot more control.
can't, yeah, right now. And I would really like to see that happen. If you do that, please let me know. We'll schedule another episode, and we'll show the fans the update, because there's already a lot to be excited about. I'm going to put that out there. If anybody doubts it, I'm telling you, there's a lot. Oh man, I try to stand my ground. There's a lot to be excited
The ship
about.
has a little bit less shield power, as you can see, because it is more maneuverable.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
yeah, well, more maneuverable just with the swipe systems. But I definitely understand the trouble people are having with this control scheme. I mean, I've been playing the game for a while now, and somehow you get good at your own game, and you lose track about the actual controls, and people having trouble with it.
Oh
But
yeah,
it's always good to see people play it.
if I ever do another version of my own title that I have out on the market, I'm going to change my control scheme completely, because it's a complaint. People complain. It's a clone of like Asteroids, but it's a puzzle version. And I gave it traditional asteroid control on the ship, and people hate it. Which makes me sad, because I had an artistic vision. But one of the things
And it's
that
always a bad feeling to have. people criticizing your baby.
Yeah, well, one of the things that I was really warned about when I got my own degree in game design and stuff was that having a vision can be dangerous. Oh, I came in and I'm dead. Am I just dead? Is that
Oh
all
yeah,
my
that's
ships?
a cute little bug actually. There's something wrong with the save game. Sometimes it well it forces the game to kill any save game,
Oh
which is not a
man.
nice feature to have. So
Well,
you could go back to the main menu, then delete all the save games, and then refresh the game and start it over. That actually fixes it.
okay,
It's
that'll
actually
work.
good fix it. So as
Cool,
you can see,
cool.
this ship with the laser gun is basically shooting through everything, but it's a lot less maneuverable.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
So
cool,
that's
cool.
also the idea behind the ship type, so you can actually adapt to any situation.
Mm-hmm.
You'd probably want the second ship type to fight a lot of enemies and heavy frigates with the laser ship, I guess.
Yeah. Boy, it sure is a lot of fun. You know, there is a very important question that we make sure we ask in every interview, and that is, what's your favorite pie?
Oh, that's a very important question indeed.
Yes.
So that's actually a quite a good question because the stuff we have in the Netherlands over here, it's probably just in the Netherlands,
Mm-hmm.
and it's called a fly, and that's not like FLY, but VLAAI.
Okay.
That's the way you spell it,
Uh-huh.
and it's basically a crumbly crust with pudding inside,
Oh,
and then
nice.
strawberry on top of that, and
Wow.
some whipped cream on that, and that's quite tasty.
That sounds
But I'm not sure if
excellent.
it's a pie. I don't think it's a pie.
Oh,
It's
it
sounds like
counts.
a pie, but
It counts. It counts. The Australians put breakfast in pie, and we still call it pie for them, so we're all
yeah.
good. So, and then there's these are questions that come in from our fans. There's another very important question, and that is, how do you take your coffee?
I don't actually drink coffee, but I do have caffeine intake, and
Ah,
that's
what is your
um,
caffeine source? That's the second question that goes with that.
yeah. I'm not sure if I can I say the brand or
Yeah,
so that's it's Pepsi Max. That's actually the only thing I drink in coffee terms,
nice.
and it has caffeine in it, so yeah.
Well, there you go. We don't discriminate. If it has caffeine in it, we'll try it. It's kind of it's a show motto. Well,
Yeah.
the game sure is a lot of fun, and we really have enjoyed kind of flying through space here and checking stuff out. And if you do the controls update, then by all means let us know because we would really love to support the title again. And any other major updates you do, I don't know where we're catching
I'll be
you
sure
in
to let you guys
development.
know.
What's that?
I'll be sure to let you guys know when there's updates. So
Yeah, it
this was actually quite a huge update from the previous alpha.
mm-hmm.
So yeah, it has visuals and sounds, and the heads-up display has been completely remodeled. So yeah,
Nice. Nice. We would love to support that. We'd love to continue to support this project. Just let us know through, our communication channels when you have stuff, and we'll schedule out another episode. It surely has been fun, Martin, and I want to thank all you folks in the audience for watching. And it's time to say, comment, like, subscribe, participate. Always remember to share. Do the important stuff that keeps this show going and this channel growing. And we'll see you next time. And next time, it can always be found in upcoming events. If you look at the channel main page, there's a little section that says upcoming events, and that's a good place to find what's coming when. But just to save you the leg room for right now, the next event is going to be at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's going to be StarMade, and we're looking forward to a nice episode in which we make it to a planet and do some cool stuff there. Thanks again for joining us, Martin. Folks in the
yeah. Thanks for the
audience,
interview. It was
uh,
really awesome.
Thanks, man. And you folks in the audience, remember to vote on Steam Greenlight. And we'll catch everybody next time.